Welcome back to A Word to the Wise. Today we're exploring a powerful theme, soaring, not settling, or going beyond just getting by in life. Unfortunately, many of us, even though we love God and want to follow Him, find ourselves caught up in the routines of life, feeling like we're simply surviving rather than thriving. The life more abundant that Jesus promised feels more like chasing rainbows rather than truth. But God has so much more in store for us. Let's dive in to get our reboot so that we can soar and not simply settle. Let's start by recognizing what it looks like to accept just getting by. Sometimes we settle for mediocrity, resign ourselves to difficult circumstances, or lose sight of God's promises to bring us out of darkness into His wonderful light. For whatever reason, we stop fighting the good fight of faith and settle for good enough. But that's not what God has planned for us. In Isaiah chapter 40, we meet a demoralized Israel exiled into Babylon. Life was hard. Their once powerful nation had fallen. Their leaders had disappointed or deserted them, and they were described as weary and worn. Life was a grind. Sound familiar? Many of the Israelites still loved God, but He seemed so distant compared to the everyday problems of managing life, taking care of the day-to-day financial, health, moral depravity, and the corroding family, as well as the rumors of wars on the horizon. Hope had faded. People were physically and emotionally exhausted. Like many of us today, the vibrant God of days gone by were just that, a distant memory. So what did God do? He reintroduced Himself to them. He spoke of comfort and pardon, announcing that their sin is paid for and their hard service is over. He reminded them of His unrivaled power, not theirs. God is the eternal creator who does not grow tired, countering their fear that He was too weak to save them with His presence and His faithfulness and His power and love in their lives. He does the same for us. God's promises are powerful and true, and you can rely on His word. And ends the chapter by giving the famous promise that He's giving us today. But those who wait upon the Lord will renew, get fresh strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not get weary. They will walk and not be faint. That's not pie in the sky. That's a promise from God if we wait on Him. So how do we move from merely surviving to truly soaring? First, we recognize that He pursues us. We ask Him for help and He comes through. Allow God to reintroduce Himself to you, not through your efforts, but in 5 minutes of you sitting with Him and allowing Him to refresh you. Let His word renew your mind and transform your perspective. If you ask Him, He will do it. Remember, if you ask Him, He will come. He'll come to you in power, warmth, and delight. So today, I encourage you, refuse to settle for just getting by. Embrace God's promise to resurrect your faith, renew your strength, and cause you to soar higher than you ever imagined. This is a new day. God has so much more for you. Believe it. receive it, and rest in Him as He proves it to you.